him call Goody, him call Rebecca, his daughter, and him said, listen, let me talk to Beyonce's mother. Rebecca gave the phone. Remember, so Rebecca is not at Beyonce's house. So Rebecca gave the phone to Simone. Rebecca gave the phone to her friend. This your girl, yeah? The girl put on a British accent on the phone. In hopes of sounding like an adult. Hello? That was how sis was sounding on the phone. Hello? Hi, Mr. We're gonna call him Mr. Clark. Hi, Mr. Clark. As the girl said, hello. Hi, Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark said, give back the phone to Rebecca. When Mr. Clark said, give the phone back to Rebecca, you feel awful. You feel like it's an earthquake going in your body. You didn't know because in poor precious data of IKEA trail down to art today. Hey guys, what is popping? It's your girl Rochelle and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Rochelle Parental. Over here we do Get Ready With Me's chit chats, story times, vlogs, and recently we've been doing a lot of different collabs. And today I'm by myself. I feel like you guys love the people that are on my channel, but at the end of the day, it's my channel, so sometimes I'm going to be here by myself. I hope that's okay. I hope that is okay, sir and ma'am. But yeah, for today's video, I'm going to be doing a story time. The curtain just moved a while ago, people. Some of the laugh, I just kind of. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a story time today. And I decided that I was going to, come back with a story time. I haven't been on my channel by myself in probably like a month or so. So I decided to start it off with a story time because a lot of the videos that I've done by myself, or my most viewed videos that I did by myself, it were. They were story times. It was a story time done. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a story time today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, mosquito bite me. Tell a friend to tell a friend that, hey, a lot is going on over here. As I said before, I do a bunch of different stuff, so I mean, why not? Why not come and check it out and see what's going on? There's a little bit of everything over here for everybody, period. We're gonna get right into the video. Alright, so this story is not about me. When no one said every single story I start with, I say that it's just because it's the truth. I don't really have anything exciting in my life, and I feel like the things that I do have, I'm not ready to I don't know. I let me tell you, I have nothing. Yeah, I would have to say I don't really have anything, that I want to share like that. So yeah, as I was saying, this story is about another person, and the beauty about my life, though, I may not experience a lot of fun stuff, but I definitely do witness it. I definitely am in the mix of the excitement, and I'm here to show you guys what's popping in my life, because sweetie, it's a lot, okay? Even though it's not personal in my life, it's still something that I can show. And this particular story, there are scenarios that I can even give my perspective on, because I was witnessing this story, and I was even involved in this story. I'm gonna be right into it. Alright, so basically we have to give these characters some names. First of all, I have some wine here. I don't have a wine glass. My wine glass broke in the other video, the tipsy top video. While I was doing that video, or while I was washing the cup, it broke, and I did not get another wine glass. So plastic cup. Yeah, let me take a sip. Still tastes the same, but yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be sipping on that in the video while I tell you guys the story. But yeah, as I said before, we're gonna give the people them some character. So the character them some name. So we're gonna call the main character, or should I just start the? What I'm gonna do is just start the story and just give characters as I go along. I don't want to get confused, right? Alright, so there was a particular girl in this story. I'm going to be calling her Rebecca. Rebecca? Yeah. I always give some white name, but yeah, Rebecca. So Rebecca had a trip. Now Rebecca is personally my friend, so I also had this trip. But what you need to understand about this trip is that the persons who were going on the trip, they all told their parents different things. I was probably like one of the only persons who told my mother, so listen, I go on a trip, but this amount of people are going there, this amount of boy, this amount of girl, yes, I'm going there, rah rah, root, root, root. A lot of the people who went on this trip, them tell their parents something else. So Rebecca, she never told her mother that she even got to the place. So basically the place, it was Kingston, it was in Kingston, right? And she never told her mother that she was going to this place, or her father. Nobody knew. They thought that she was going to my friend's house. We're gonna call my friend Beyonce. They thought that she was going to Beyonce's house, right? I had another friend who was going to this trip. We're gonna call her Simone. Simone's mother did not know that the boys were going. So Simone's mother knew that she was going to, such place in Kingston. But Simone's mother did not know that boys were going to be there. So all of these different things actually add up to the chaos that is this story. So as I was saying, Rebecca, she never told her mother nothing. Her mother, she told her mother that, and Rebecca is a star of the show, so I'm going to be emphasizing on her point of view of this story. So yes, so Rebecca, we all planned to go to Kingston, to the villa, and Rebecca told her parents that she was going to Beyonce's house, right? So of course, Rebecca's mother and father, they don't have a problem with that, because we can't go for an house and so nothing wrong with that. So she told her parents that, listen, I'm going to be going to AC Hotel with my friends. It was on New Year's Eve. I think it was New Year's Eve going into New Year's, yeah. So she told her mother, said, listen, for the New Year's Eve, I'm going to be spending it at Beyonce's house. And, we're going to be going to AC Hotel. And I'm involved in this because I am also in the friend group. But I did not know about this plan. I thought that Rebecca told her mother. I never know that thing. And that was another downfall. Rebecca never tell nobody, so she tell her parents, it's not even Beyonce didn't know about the plan to even back up the girl when the traumatic situation will reach her. Nobody never know. Anyways, so yeah, Rebecca tell her mother, so listen, I'm going to be going to Beyonce's house for New Year's Eve. One night she said she's going to stay for, and she's going to be going to AC Hotel, and then you can pick me up the next day, mommy and daddy. You can pick me up the next day, no problem. So the trip came along, and Rebecca went with what a girl name mama said? Rebecca went with Simone, yes. So Rebecca and Simone, they traveled together, and Simone's mother drive them up to the villa. Now this villa is up in the hills of Kingston. Not even for Kingston or St. Andrew, not even know which one. But what does not say it's up in the hills, people. So this is nowhere near where Rebecca is supposed to be. Bear that in mind. It's a ratty drive away. But as we said, Goody have it covered with Goody tell her parents that, listen, I am going to be here, and she just never thought that this would have reached her. So she reaches to Can I just turn the camera towards you?
No, please don't.
My mother is in the background making noise, people. After I specifically told her that. Anyways, so my lose track.
You're talking about on the hill?
Yes. So then we reached on the hill, right? And then we reached to the villa. Now, remember what I said. Remember, the reason why I give you the background of this story is because I needed you to understand how the problems reach. Simone never tell her mother say boys are going to be there. Simone's mother know everything, and Simone's mother know where the place is, obviously because she's dropping Simone. And Simone's mother is aware that girls are going to be there. Simone know that she's sleeping away from her yard, and I guess she's there. But Simone's mother know say boy are there at the house. On the other hand now, Rebecca's mother know nothing. Rebecca's mother thinks that she's at Beyonce's house. Beyonce, bear in mind, is not even at the villa. She's at her yard. Because our mother said no about the villa. When they reach now, everybody, all of the girls are, a lot of the girls, well, let me just talk about this particular girl. Rebecca was meeting a boy at the villa. So she tell her parents, say, listen, me not going, me going to Beyonce's house, but she was really going to a villa to meet a boy. When she reached the villa now, she see the boy sit down by the chair. The boy there from before her, obviously, because she saw her sitting on the chair. Or saw him sitting on the chair. When she reached, Goody after one like so she don't know who that boy is. She see the boy, she know who the boy is. The boy is looking at her and she had to act like she does not know the boy. Because what did I say? Simone mother don't know about any boy. So she can't go to the boy and say, oh, we're going Justin. Let's call the boy Justin. We're going Justin, oh yeah, shall we get catch? So when Goody reach, Goody have to walk past the boy, one like she don't know the boy, you know, so the boy flabbergasted, the boy is shook at, the boy is wondering what is happening, why is this girl walking past me and I am up in the hills meeting her? Curfew is soon to come, what is happening? I cannot go back to my house, why is she walking past? She walked past, apparently, you know, after a while, you know, she updates him and say, yo, listen, you have to go sit down there for a few more hours because, you know, Simone mother can't say any boy are coming at the house. When she reach up there now, 2 hours pass. Bear in mind, I don't reach yet. Me not know about that part yet. Me not in the story yet. Me not reach yet. Me not come, me not reach. Simone comes up the stairs now and you know, they're in the villa for about 2 hours. 2 hours. Goody tell me so she ain't in the villa for. And Justin is sitting down there. Mosquito probably bites him. White Scar probably beat. The boy now have no internet. The boy just sit down there with his luggage. I wait for Miss Rebecca. So, then I said, Rebecca said to Simone, no man brother, this is a going too bad. No, first of all, I came and saw him here. He was waiting on me for hours already, or probably for an hour already, 30 minutes when I know. And now, I walk past the boy and the boy sitting there, so I wait to sit down, I wait to go away. So, she says, okay, come make a risk it, because they're thinking that, okay, you know, Simone mother must gone by now. She would have never be sitting down outside for 2 hours, no? So Goody, I'm gonna check if it's still a record. Okay, yeah, it's still recording. Yeah, so what may I say now? I'm drink some juice. So I'm about juice, I wine. I'm serious, I wine. But anyways, yeah. So Goody called up the boy and Goody say, you know, come up the stairs now, man. But she was saying Simone mother must gone. People, I'm gonna tell you it's coming like a Wattpad book story. The minute the boy come up the stairs, at the minute Simone mother decides to listen, I'm coming up the stairs as well. I'm coming up the stairs as well. So, as the boy comes in the room, so, them hear a next knock on the door and I Simone mother. Them have to hide the boy in the closet and Rebecca just give him a crying water and said, just snug in this up. So you know, so the boy, it was I think it was a Friday. You know, so the whole of the boy, really a Friday gone. Because first him sit down outside for 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours, and then him going in one closet for sit down for the next 2 hours. A little dark closet, and Simone mother went upstairs and she was on her laptop doing her work. You know? But I feel like that sometimes parents know the stress and them just want to torture you. So I'm saying, you know what? Me know so that boy I come to meet them people, you know. I'm just sit down and do my work for a little bit. Yeah. I'm not going to bust them move and so, you know, because I know they did bad too. But best believe I am going to make their life a living hell so they will never think to lie to me again. Because I'm sure someone that boy in that closet there, Simone and Rebecca is flabbergasted. Simone and Rebecca is dying. Simone and Rebecca is sitting down beside Simone's mother and I know they are shook. They are, you know, they're nervous. Anyways, now, Simone mother leaves and that's when, you know, everything kind of got on mellow. I arrived, some of the other people them arrived, everybody basically arrived and it was a pretty good time. I even remember in this story, me nearly never come let us tell that story I did chorus, because me never nearly come because my car did brought down on the side of the road. Come on, I said this whole trip was a curse. But anyways, yeah, we end up reaching our stop. And, you know, we're having a great time. We're talking, you know, we're interacting, we're getting to know who, and we're just having a good time. Rebecca and her man, or her such at the time, they were having a nice time, and everybody is just having a beautiful time. The night come, you know, Rebecca and such, them mingle, them single. I remember saying, single, them mingle and mingle. I remember even that day, it was about 3 rooms, no, 2 rooms. I'm gonna say Rebecca and the boy lock off the room from about 6 o'clock in the afternoon, straight go around to morning. So Goody lock off the whole of the room that night there. Goody lock off the room from 6 o'clock. The only time she come out, as I say, I forget to go food. Nothing else. They had their own bathroom in the room. Like, they didn't have any reason to be coming out. Unless they wanted to come to the kitchen to get some juice or eat some food and then back in the room and do whatever they gotta do. Don't ask me. Ask she. Anyways, now people, so the next day rolls around nice and easy, and when Goody comes out, I see that Goody is covered in ickies. Goody is covered in ickies, come from airsoft, go down, straight into her titty. Goody is covered in ickies. So I say, yeah, Goody, you're going to the road, you're really, you give yourself bad door. Now, that was the day I was supposed to leave, because I was supposed to be going to Ochi. I was supposed to be leaving this group and I was supposed to be going out with another group to Ochi this particular day. So I left. I didn't know what was happening at the villa. So this is something that was actually related to me. Now, I'm going to be going into my point of view because I want you guys to see how shook I was. So now I get a call from Beyonce while I'm in Ochi at the supermarket. I look for little tin products and stuff, and little Lasco, cornflakes and stuff for stay at the next villa. So I'm there. Now we were talking, I remember we were talking about, you know, baking, doing different stuff. We were just having a good time. I was having a good time with that set of friends too. Beyonce said, I just called her name. Beyonce called me and Beyonce said, did Rebecca tell her mother that she is going to such place? So I said, I would assume that she did. Would I said no, because Rebecca's father just called me and said to me, I must put my mother on the phone. Beyonce, I said, listen, so Rebecca's father called Beyonce and I said, listen. Him just said, I must put my mother on the phone, and after basically that man said, oh, my mother is there. But you see, because at first she never know who was on the phone, she got talk about, oh sure, let me give you the phone. And then it's like Beyonce said, wait there, who is this? It's like basically Beyonce they are lapsed for a minute, but I mean Beyonce not expect nothing at the same time. So Beyonce said, who is this? And then she said, the man said, Rebecca's father. And she said, she just said, no, she's not there. Because Rebecca's father is so upset. Now, that was what I was getting. Now, Rebecca is telling me that this is how it played out on her end. So, the next day come from Rebecca, and Rebecca basically I say, so it was a Friday night and it's a Saturday now, right? So the next day play out, but the Saturday, and the Saturday come on, as I say, and one of her other friends, we're gonna call her Justina. Justina is explaining to Rebecca, say, listen to me, Rebecca. I want to stay another night. Justina is saying it, Simone is saying it, everybody has said, listen, I want to stay another night, I don't want to go home today. So, the thing about it is, you know, so Rebecca couldn't do it because Rebecca told her mother and her father that she was going to be coming home today, and they are probably already on their way to pick her stupid ass up at who house? Beyonce house. So she's in a bit of a sticky situation because, you know, she will have to take taxi for go down, and you know, it's like she in a dilemma because she don't want to take the taxi by herself because you see what 1 year old. So she needed Justina to come with her because Justina would have been her closest friend at the place. She needed Justina to come with her, and Justina thought, oh, no, I stay next night, and she don't want to be a buskill and go say, oh, Justina, you know, I don't want to stay. I can't stay, I have to go. So it's like she in a dilemma. So she called her mother and she said, Mommy, is it possible for me to stay another night? And her mother was like, no, we're coming for you today. We are coming for you today, honey. You are not staying another night. So this point, Goody is flabbergasted. Goody is scared because, I mean, my mother is coming to pick me up. I'm way up in a way. I'm bare icky a trail on my neck. And I'm bare foolishness and one. Now, we would think that the story wouldn't get any worse. So Rebecca's father now calls her. First of all, when Rebecca comes on the phone and she asks, her mother was upset. Like, I'm not talking about no. Her mother was upset because you know, so probably Rebecca in a sticky situation, so you know, so she has said, Mommy, but please. So you know, like when somebody hell bent on a no and you're plucking them, it sounds like I have a wound and the person that's stab you or nudge you even in the wound. Like, you annoy me. So Rebecca called her mother the first time and said, you know, Mommy, can I please, you know, stay another night? And her mother says, no, do not stay another night because you tell me you're coming tonight and we'll come for you tonight. Simple as that. Now, she makes another call because she said, okay, I told her that I was going to be at Beyonce's house, but Beyonce doesn't know about the situation at all, so she can't just pop up at Beyonce's house out of the blues. So she was going to decide that, okay, she's switching to Justina's house. As I said before, she and Justina are close. So she called back her mother and she said, Mommy, I'm going to be going to Justina's house because Justina is at Beyonce's house and she needs to go home and she doesn't want to take the taxi alone. So I'm just going to follow her and you just pick me up there. Rebecca mother said, no, I don't want you to leave the house and take a taxi. So her lies are now catching up with her because you know she pushed some things that she wanted and then her parents have said, oh, all of a sudden so you want to do something. So at this point her lies are catching up with her because she's saying, it's like her mother would have said, where are you? And she would have said, oh, I'm here. Then this means she's there. It was just not adding up. Her parents were getting suspicious. So 10 minutes later now her father called her. Her father said, Rebecca, let me talk to Beyonce's mother. Now, remember earlier I said, you know, the call? Remember that call that he made to Beyonce's mother? And then he came back to me? She never know about that call. Rebecca never know about that call. This is behind the scenes. We knew about this call, but by the time we were supposed to tell Goody get busted. Because as him call such Rebecca, as he call Beyonce's mother, him go over to him, pick the camera and say, wait there. Your friend a lie, so walk one. So him call Goody, him call Rebecca, his daughter, and him say, listen, let me talk to Beyonce's mother. You know what Beyonce do? I mean Rebecca. Rebecca gave the phone. Remember, so Rebecca is not at Beyonce's house. So Rebecca gave the phone to Simone. Rebecca gave the phone to her friend. Now, no. This particular friend where Rebecca gave the phone to, this girl has a baby voice. This girl don't have no farmer. You see like how me can probably hello, good afternoon. How are you doing, sir? Hello, Mr. Let's say the man name Mr. Clark. Hello, Mr. Clark. This your girl, yeah? The girl put on a British accent on the phone in hopes of sounding like an adult. Hello? That was how sis was sounding on the phone. Hello? Hi, Mr. We're gonna call him Mr. Clark. Hi, Mr. Clark. As the girl said, hello, hi Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark said, give back the phone to Rebecca. When Mr. Clark said, give the phone back to Rebecca, Rebecca said, Daddy, you know, say, good, piece of herself, you know. Rebecca said, Daddy, and Rebecca's father went off. Mr. Clark went off. Mr. Clark said, little girl, where are you? Little girl, no one know about anybody else, but mother can scream. Mommy can scream, sister can scream, grandma can scream, auntie can scream. But you see when a man scream at you, you feel awful. You feel like it's an earthquake going in your body. You feel like it's an earthquake erupting in your heart. When a man scream at you, all of the man there, America, you swear that the man will come to you tonight to give you a whooping. That is how sis was scared. The boy said, hey, but boy, the big grown man said, young lady, little girl, you are lying to me at this point. You are lying to me, and when you lie to me, I feel as if I don't know what you're doing. And he didn't know because his poor precious daughter of Ikea trailed down to her today. He didn't know anything at all about what was happening. He thought she was at a friend's house. So this time now, Goody is dead. Rebecca is dying. Rebecca gets her phone night and Rebecca said it's time to skedaddle. Rebecca calls up the taxi And she hops in the taxi. She not brush her teeth. She not wash her face. She not even put on her drawers good. She just run down the stairs. She don't eat no breakfast. All the juice and all the she not drink nothing. She run down the stairs and she go down the taxi and she go to her yard. On the way, the taxi man is making conversation, because I personally know that taxi man. He's making conversation, right? He's saying, how was your day? How was your weekend? Because it's a New Year's. And what the good dad tell me is that what Rebecca did tell me when she read the story, she said, "Pretty me even know I'm ready to take a dump on him seat the way me feel constipated right now." Busy him don't know say the front seat of him carry the gun dump up, for want of a better word, because she was about to go. She was nervous. Like when you're nervous and your bottom starts to hurt, them type of nervous, they're really nervous. Goody is going on her way to such house, what the girl name Mama here? Justina house, and she is thinking about her story. She's formulating her story. And one thing about teenagers, when them catching on one bad place, them tell the story. Me remember this girl, she wanted to go to a villa. All of them girls just love lie to their mother. She want to go to one villa, and she never tell her mother say she had to go to the villa. And sis literally told her mother while she was at the villa that she went to go look for her friend at the hospital, and her period came and her clothes got messed up and she's at my house. Yeah. And say, it makes sense. You don't want hospital your clothes messed up, you go to the nearest location, curfew catch you stay at the yard. The next day come, your mother her mother like me, why not say again? Village there. People, teenage when they make up lie, it is very believable. So she did actually formulate her that her brain go her brain it's a pump. Her brain is pumping with her story. As Goody pulled up at the gate, the pink buggy or whatever their parents drive come 2 minutes after. I kid you not, it is not a Wattpad story. The man there drive fast and the man live far, brother. Goody live far from where Goody lives far from where she went. Goody lives very far. But the thing about it is that the distance up in the hills where she did there from the house compared to the distance where the man lived is like the same. So it's like basically the two of them they're the same distance away, but they're still there far. I'm sure it's the taxi man never they drive. Alright? Crazy. So so Mr. Clark they are putting some gas because whatever I'm picking there, he might go find her. Go to reach another house now and take the 2 minutes and done the concealer on her neck for cover up all of the hickey them. My tells the people when she sent me the picture of the hickey them, I couldn't even post it and I one about the identify the booty. Go to hickey trails down to her booty. Down to the booty. Goody have icky everywhere. Goody done the concealer back up on the icky. That is it. That was how it was. That was how it went down in that place. Anyways, now so Goody reached and she went into the car, and of course, interrogation started. Now, fortunately for her, as I say, girl formulated story crazily. So Goody did formulate a story, and up to this day, they do know that she was lying about something, but her story add up more than if she did tell the truth. Alright guys, so that's the end of the story. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want more story time, just let me know. If you guys have exciting things in your life and you want, share it with me. I keep information anonymous and I tell the story from the start to the finish. You can let me know because I love telling stories and I don't have any for myself. So, if you trust me like that, it's only gonna stay here. Yeah. But that's if you guys want to, you can, DM me and so, we can talk and so, and you tell me a story, I'm gonna tell it how it go. Period. But yeah, bye guys. Oh my god, let me say something. Thank you guys so much for 700 subscribers. I don't even think that thank you guys, but I'm really grateful for these subscribers. I've been growing and I'm very happy. I'm very grateful for 700 and it's probably like 54. I think it was 754. So I'm so happy for 754 of you guys. I love you guys so much. We are on a journey and we are growing and I'm happy. I am so thankful. If you guys have any other videos that you want to see me do, you can comment down below. Once I want to do it, I will do it, or once I can do it, I should say, I will do it. Bye guys, for real this time.